Hello, my name is Tori Van Rheenen, and today I'm going to talk to you about why Venice, Italy is an ideal spot to go to visit on vacation. So, Venice, Italy is infamously known as the floating city. It is an ideal vacation spot for me and so many others, and I want to talk to you about it. So, according to the New York Times, it is known as the most beautiful city in the world. It is world renowned for that. People go to visit all the time to view the beautiful architecture in the city and to see the canals flowing through the town itself. All of the streets in the town are canals and rivers. You can't really access it by street, by car, or by foot. It's all by boat. One of the most popular tourist destinations or popular tourist activities to do in Venice is to get tour boats, and they'll have a tour guide and they'll take you through the city and show you all of the popular hotspots and all of the beautiful architecture and places to go, restaurants, things like that. They act as roads, and it's really quite shocking for a lot of us to see because it's not common for that to happen. Off the top of my head, Venice is the only city that has such a thing. The largest of these canals in the city is called the Grand Canal, and it spans over 4 kilometers, and it passes through all of the main attractions that include palaces and castles that were built by noblemen and rich people over 1,000 years ago. It's crazy that they're still standing to this day due to the weak foundation that the city is built upon. Second of all, the food there is very, very attractive to a lot of people. The main part of their diet in Venice is seafood, of course, since the entire city is surrounded by ocean. So some of the most popular dishes that they'll make there include fish, eel, saffron, ginger, artichoke, asparagus. These are just the foods that are commonly grown and raised and cultivated in the area. There's this popular street food called cicchetti, which is basically just like finger foods that are portable and mess-free and cheap, since most of the food in Italy is like large, filling 4-course meals that are going to be really expensive. So these cicchetti can be things like ciabatta, what's it called? Crostinis, paninis, and polpettes. Cicchetti is appealing because of its mess-free, like I said. And finally, in my opinion, the most important reason that I would visit Venice is because of the fact that the city is not going to last forever. As you may know, the city is slowly decaying away. It's sinking into the earth because of the weak foundation. It's basically just a big pile of mud that the cities are built on top of. And so, erosion is going to start taking place. Well, it already has been. It's going to take place, and it's going to slowly make the city sink away, and it's going to cause buildings to collapse. And it's quite sad to think about, but that's why it's even more appealing to visit, because, the fact that it's going to be there forever kind of has a poetic aspect to it. You're seeing something that people 100 years from now are never going to see. So I think you'd be quite lucky if you got a chance to see it now. On top of it being because of erosion and because of the weak foundation, plate tectonics also play a role, as well as rising sea levels. Because of the global warming and ice caps melting, of course the sea levels are going to rise, and that's going to cause the canals to become even higher, and it's going to cause the buildings to become even more decayed. So it's expected to only be around until the year 2100, which isn't going to be happening in our lifetime, but it's going to be happening quite soon. And yeah, the floating city of Venice, Italy is not going to last forever, but it's going to be here for the years to come, and it'd be lovely to visit. And thank you for listening to my speech. I hope I've convinced you that Venice, Italy is an excellent place for you to travel. Thank you.